All right, good morning, people. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Let me just plug this in here. Let's go on Zoom, guys. Welcome back. Let me just put this over here. Time is it? 6:22 London time. 6:22. Hey Chris, what's going on, man? Welcome back, everyone. Good to be back on. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Let me just switch some Wi-Fi's here. There we go. Cool. Good to have you back. Thank you, man. Good to be back on. Good morning. Good morning, Sheffield. What's going on, man? Good morning, man. Happy Monday, everyone. Asia had some moves up today. I didn't trade Asia. This is my first time jumping on the charts pretty much here. Had a busy day today. Let me just... Don't know if you guys managed to catch any Asia trades. Haven't had a chance to catch up on Discord yet. Good morning, Mike. What's going on, man? Good morning, Logan, Rami. What's going on, guys? 50 in Asia for me. Nice work, man. Amazing. Well, I saw you had this nice trendline breakout. Wow, 80 ticks. Yeah, that's big. Kind of hard though, because once you grab those closed bullish, you then grab the highest closed bearish, then close doji. But it did end up having a pretty big push. Pretty big push. You're in current buys. Nice. Yeah, well, it looks like we may be coming for these highs. It's kind of hard here because, you know, gold's at these all-time high regions, so all you can really do is just react to intraday breakouts and liquidity. Let me just get rid of these alerts. Clean the charts up here for a second. Let me get Goldie on this chart. Gold. We'll start breaking it all down in a second. Let's have a good look. See what we got for the week. See what we got for the week on gold. I'm just gonna... Let me fire up my stream deck. There we go. Cool. Just whilst we got everyone joining in, let's get these levels on the go. So what we got there? 550. 26. Let's have a look. So yeah, we've got some big levels coming on gold. Massive, huge all-time highs. Hey, Marky, what's going on? Let me just get the blueberry up here. Where are we? Wrong way.
Recording in progress.
Awesome. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Let's have a look at what we got on. Gold for the day. Before we do anything, let's just have a quick look at the news. Let's have a quick look at the news. I know. I think it's Wednesday's the most important day. Let me have a look. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? Let's have a look at the calendar. Hey Antonio, what's going on, man? Good to have you back on. Yeah, biggest news this week is coming on Wednesday, 7 p.m. London time. Federal fund rates, FOMC statements. So Wednesday is going to be a big day for gold. Could also just continue pushing higher, but Wednesday is going to be a very, very big day. Very, very big day. Pretty much what we're going to be waiting on for most of the week. Let me just make sure everyone's in. Anyone in the waiting room? Yeah, cool. Let's have a look. Top Step X will already roll over for you, man. If you just type in GC, it'll just be, it's already on the right one. So let's have a look. We'll do a little bit of top down here. There's not really too much to say. Obviously, gold's ripping at all-time highs. We know that. You create this beautiful morning star here on the weekly, and just had this absolutely incredible next leg up. And first things first is, you know, this week's open to just instantly top wicking and pushing up. I do believe you could maybe create more of a bottom wick on that weekly, but again, I'm not trying to predict that. So obviously weekly, daily, bullish, everything's bullish, 4-hour bullish. There's no point looking at the high time frames. There's nothing to look at other than we're at all-time highs. Let's get rid of these. Let me get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. What's this? Get rid of that. Too many positions in there. Too much stuff going on. Well, let me just see how the previous 4-hour closed. Previous 4-hour, yeah, closed bullish. Looking like you're going to come up and re-grab the previous 4-hour highs. If you're going to have a little pullback maybe into 25.75, you're going to re-grab them previous 4-hour highs. So having a look at the hourly here on gold. That's where you've got that double top. This is where you could come down to maybe grab some lows before potentially seeing another leg higher. So you kind of got liquidity above here and below here. Could you look for longs up into that level? Maybe on a bottom wick on the next 30. What's that? 14 ticks, not bad. Let me just get up Top Step. Let's log into Top Step X. Because this 15 and 30 is about to break out of this very nice range. So if you can bottom wick, pretty much like you're doing now, there's a high chance you see gold just continue to flip and re-push back up into them highs. Let me see if I can get Top Step X in time. What do you have into here? 16, not bad, not bad. That's a pretty steep 5-minute rejection though. You got liquidity here. Just come down, just grab the little 5-minute lows there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 50% people long, 50% people short. How long have you been in this range for? Since 4 AM. Pretty tight range. Pretty tight range. Let me just get my other charts on down here. Let's get this 15-minute cleaned up a little bit. That was the Asia trend line. I'm going to put that level about there. So yeah, if we could pull back first, then look for buys up into this liquidity level, that would be pretty nice. 30 minutes just closed bullish with a nice evening star play. Sorry, nice morning star. On that 30, came down, grabbed lows, held support, bottom weights on that 30. Nice 6 AM push there on gold. Let me move this here. But yeah, buys up into this level. From down here would be very nice. You'd get at least 25 down here, which would be great. I'd much rather be buying down here than trying to be buying here. Because if you try and buy here, you know, your stops are quite big. At least like hard stop 20 for a max of minimum 16. Yeah, analyze on the spot chart, execute on the futures. Managed to catch breakout. Nah, it's my first time on the charts this morning, man. Haven't been on it at all yet. Didn't really watch Asia today at all. This is my first time jumping on here. This is a very nice 30 bottom wick though. I wonder what the feels like on top step today. Hey Mark, what's going on, man? You know what? Let's see. We see come down to here and like grab some lows. Same as pretty much we looked last week, and then boom, we can look for them longs. Nah, not yet, man. I haven't really set up properly yet. I'll save it when I go. I need to get everything installed in there. If you take the flip of this candle, I don't think it's going to be worth it. Nah, 14, not really worth it. Yeah, I really like them highs to be grabbed. Anyone who is jumping in these shorts, you know, stops probably above that high. Looking for this big play down. So if we can pull back and get longs from down here. I mean, anyway, even you're coming to here, retesting this previous high here. Grabbing the previous low. See how this 5-minute closes? But I just don't think that range is really worth it to take a personal buy. 18, 19. Let's see. I'll pin the Top Step link to the chat if anyone wants to check out Top Step. I've just pinned it to the top. Any you guys on Zoom trade much of Asia? I know Mike got 50. Anyone else catch any Asian plays? Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? Welcome back. Caught some L's. Yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was the cleanest of. I mean, it had a nice little push up. I wouldn't say it was the cleanest, but it did have a decent push up. So you're flipping bullish off that level there on gold. If you got it, well done. Not the best of 5-minute closes, unfortunately. Oh, was it bank holiday? That makes sense. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, if you didn't trade it because that, yeah, that's a smart move. I didn't see that. Yeah, it's a good shout. So you could even look at this right now, like this. Your decent stops now. The only thing is, targets 9 ticks. I don't want a 9-tick trade. We want our targets to be minimum of 20. If we can't get a minimum target of 20, then we're entering in too early. You know, sometimes you may only pull out 20 of a range. You might only pull out 20 ticks. But if I'm only going to pull out 20 ticks, the range has to be at least like double that. If the maximum I can make out of this trade from here to here is like less than 20, then it's not worth my risk. You know, if you're going to try and take 20 out of a trade where you want the range to be much more than that, you don't want the maximum to be 20. Otherwise, the downside risk just isn't worth it. Yeah, Japanese bank holiday, yeah. So maybe London, maybe London will have the volume, which would be good. From the skater trades, what's going on, man? Just want some buys for gold, choppy buys. Yeah, it depends on what you got, where you got in from. Like if you're in from like maybe like down here, you're good. Here, a little bit more risky. If I'm gonna get in, I'd rather get in down here. Into that highs. What's that? Still minimum 25. But if you do pull back from here, a lot of people will be jumping in shorts. You got that perfect double top now. Perfect double top. Average spreads on FTMO? That's a good question, man. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. On personal right now it's about 1.5, 1.2, which is my average. On the FTMO it's about 2.5. So double to my personal. Yeah, FTMO right now on gold is 2.5, 2.4. Kind of, that's why it makes it harder for scalping on the FTMO. Time for a short on gold. Builds the confidence. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. That's it, man. Especially on a bank holiday. To stay patient, that is a smart decision, man. Smart decision. The fees on Top Step, you mean like per trade? Or you just mean to actually like do the combine? In terms of Top Step, it's $3 per contract on gold. Favorite most successful trading times in Australia? Probably London, I'd say, man. London. Sometimes Asia, depends. Recently it's been Asia, but most of the time London's probably my favorite, man. From about 6 AM London time until maybe like 10, 11. So it's probably like the best window to catch trades in London. Good morning, man. Go on it. 2580. 2580, yeah, beautiful. All the way down here. Yeah, it's a beautiful entry, man. If you're in from down here, you're chilling. You are covered. 80 ticks, huge. Yeah, it was nice. That was that. You know, this we spoke about this in trade setup days. They had that big trend line coming down here. Big trend line coming down. Most people jump in shorts. Where's their stop above the second touch of the trend line? So especially when you see this hovering here, you create perfect liquidity there. Literally perfect liquidity right there. So any pullback and rejection, buys from here is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Where are we? Where's my little tool? Here, buys from there. I think that's probably the nicest trade so far today. You got perfect liquidity here. People jumping in shorts of the trend line. Perfect double bottoms. Double tops. You come down, you grab liquidity, you hold support. A 40 tick push up. What time is that? 240. 245. Very, very nice trade. Very nice trade. Very nice trade. Good morning, man. As a beginner, should I focus my learning on futures or continue my swing trading and day trading stocks? Might be a dumb question about being consistently making 4 to 5% every trade. I know, I'm not looking forward to that, Chris. Just do whatever works for you, man. If you're making good returns trading stocks, if something's working for you, don't change it, man. Stick to what's working. If something's working for you, don't change it. If you want to adapt into something later down the line, then definitely, you know, look into it. But if you've got something that works for you, yeah, don't feel the need to change it. Yeah, no, I'll call and camp on that, Chris. Yeah, when does daylight savings change? I'm not looking forward to that. Is it in 2 weeks? 27th of October. 27th of October. So it means 7 AM here will be 5 PM. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, they changed different weeks. I got you, man. I got you. So you've come down, you've grabbed these little 5-minute lows, you're holding support level here. 30 starting to reflip back bullish after breaking out, bottom wicking of this resistance. Continuing to push up. I would have taken the buys here on personal if it was a big enough range, but the range is just too small. You know, from here to here, it was a perfect instant 30 bottom wick, but it's maximum 19 ticks, maximum. Yeah, there's a high chance you're going to rip these highs. Anyone who is shorting here, gold, loading up short, stop's going to be above there. Depends on what stocks you're trading, man. Like, for me, I don't trade stocks because you mainly have to trade US stocks at the US session, whereas I can trade gold futures at any time of the day. I can trade gold in London, Asian, or New York, and you'll still get good moves. And that's the reason I love trading gold so much. But it's good to, you know, there's so many ways to diversify in trading. Like, you could long-term trade stocks and crypto, intraday trade commodity futures. Like, it's honestly, it's good to be in different avenues. That's for sure. Pushing up into these highs here on gold. So you're grabbing the highs here on gold. I just took that one contract here on the futures to get a feel for the markets. It's not a proper position for me. So just a little one contract. Just to see the fills. There's only a one tick difference. Morning, Luke. What's going on, man? Where are we? Let me go here. What was that? Last trade I took on my personal was on the 13th, which I believe... What was that? Last Friday. What was that? Oh, the sales before the... No, buys. Last Friday I buys. I can't remember what that was. Yeah, flip that 30, yeah. I'm in it on just a one contract on the futures. I'm only up about 18 ticks, so just one contract. It was nice, you know. It definitely was valid. I just didn't like how small the range was to take it on my personal. Yeah, about 20, just about 19. As soon as you grab these highs, you know you'd be locking some in. And seeing if you can... It's so difficult because there's no... Like, there's just nothing to target. Above these highs, it's just constant price discovery. And constant price discovery also means a lot of profit taking. That's why it's so tricky. You have to make sure you're in at good areas. Like, I wouldn't buy a breakout here. Because there's no, like, at any point you grab these highs, people could start taking profit and you could pull back. So you gotta wait for it to, you know, break out, come down, grab the liquidity, and then continue pushing. You want to be buying from like here and like down here when the ranges are big enough. Trying to trade breakouts from here is kind of tough. Because if you take, like, say this just closed bullish, you take the flip of this 5, where are you targeting? You know what I mean? Obviously, you always want to just continue to buy at all-time highs, but you want to be buying at good areas. Otherwise, like I say, all-time highs, discovering new levels also means a lot of profit taking. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, even here today, look at that. Like, that's a huge rejection. You see that evening star, evening star, huge wick, close bearish, tap straight into support, straight back up. 3,000 this year? Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I mean, it wouldn't, to be honest, looking at it now, but it is still pretty... 3,000 is still quite far. It's very far. Yeah, it's very, very far. I use liquidity and breakouts. Liquidity and breakouts. Liquidity grab, target, breakout. Alright, Sammy's going nuts. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to turn off his water toy. He's going crazy with it. Be back in 2 minutes. What have I just done? Did anyone take them buys off that little level? I didn't take on my personal. I just took a little one contract here in the futures to see what the spreads are like. I didn't take up my personal though. It's not really a proper trade for me. It's just a little one contract. I just wanted to see what the feels are like, just on a combine. There you go, out. Out. See a little 15 ticks, nothing huge. But it was a nice little, it was a resistance level. It grabbed 5-minute lows, held resistance with an instant 30 bottom wick. See? 30 resistance, broke out, grabbed some 5-minute lows, clear targets. If it was, like I say, if it was at least 20, 30 into them highs, I would have scalped it on personal, but it's not worth it just yet. Not just yet. We got time. We got time. We got better trades to come than that. Yeah, not my personal, man. Just a little. That's just a little combine trade, just to see what the feels are like on top step. It was about one tick, which is fine. Hourly, 4 hour. 4 hours interesting. Grabbing the previous 4-hour highs with a lot of equal lows. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal lows. You know, I do believe this weekly needs to pull back a little bit. I'm not going to just start, like I say, jumping in shorts for the sake of it. I'm pretty skeptical about shorting gold at all-time highs, but if you grab this liquidity and start breaking to the downside, could we look for a little pullback? Yeah, I reckon. Let's have a look at tilt. Shorts are starting to pick up a bit here. 53% people short here on gold. After literally grabbing the highs perfectly. Let me just... What low is that again? Why have we got that marked? Hourly low. Or was it the 4-hour low? Can't remember. Hourly low. Be watching these lows here first, actually. It's kind of, I know, like it's when you every time you have, you know, grabbed highs and closed bearish, that you've ended up just continuing to rip straight after it as well. No, I don't trade micros, man. You can though, depending on your account size. I don't really though, man. But for a 50, yeah, it's not a bad idea. If you're going to trade one contract, you may as well trade 10 micros. The fees do add up, but at least you can take partials. Good morning, good luck, everybody. Good luck to you too, man. You know, now that you've grabbed these highs, if you can break back to the downside, to maybe pull back down to that level we spoke about properly down here. 16. Yeah, the fills aren't as good as the micros as well. I remember. That's why we stopped trading micros more. The fills weren't as good. And the fees do add up as well. So nice grab of the highs here on gold. I'm looking at this 30-minute, and 30 minutes wicking out these highs really well. You're not going to flip bearish in the next 6 minutes, but if you do, you know, if this 30 respects this previous high, next 30 top wick, potential evening star to have a little pullback on the hourly. You're going to get this hourly close in 5 minutes as well. Very strong still. Very strong. Bit too strong to short. I'm going to make this my 30 chart. I'm going to have the hourly here. Yeah, hourly's still looking pretty strong for now. Yeah, 5-minute evening star. If this was to break out, definitely, man. Yeah, I see that as well. If this was to actually close below a level here, play it down to here, and maybe eventually there, but this will be a big barrier to get through first. That was a pretty decent rejection there on gold, though. Unless you can give a steeper top wick, you could maybe look for a regrab the lows or to continue pushing down. But that was a nice push up there. Like I said, anyone who was shorting gold there, stop's going to be just above this previous high. So you buy up into that liquidity. As soon as you grab these highs, you lock in your trade because you could grab these highs and start pulling back. So people are getting stopped out there on gold. So if you grab the liquidity and now break out, cool. The only thing is with shorting too early here on gold. Remember, the high time frame is key, and this hourly is still looking pretty strong. Hourly is still currently a 30 tick bullish candle. It looks really strong, but 30 ticks is nothing. But either way, whether it's 30 ticks or 300 tick, it's still going to close very bullish. Bullish above previous levels. It's a decent top wick now. If it was to re-break that low, you could consider it for a risky entry. I'm not going to put anything in just yet. I'm going to wait for this hourly to close. Now, the reason you can put it in is because if it doesn't flip, it just keeps pushing up, then you just cancel. Yeah, but whether you see that as that being people stops or you see it as liquid, it doesn't really matter. They'll just be, you refer to it as whatever you want. There'll be orders sitting above these highs. You can refer to it as stops. You can refer to it as liquidity grab. You can refer to it as fair value gaps. You can refer to it as sell side, buy side liquidity. It doesn't really matter what you refer to it as. If gold's going to have a big move up or down, it's always going to come and grab the highs. So whether you see it as a level of, that's where people have stops or not, that doesn't really matter. It's more so the fact that gold's always going to grab them highs before having a real move down. And the way that I like to refer to that is rejections off resistance means that. Nah, not really. Nah, I mean, I don't really worry about if something could change. Is it working right now and has it worked for a long time? Yes. So, could it change? Who knows? I don't know. I know nothing about what could happen in the future, nor do we really have to worry about that. But in terms of gold grabbing previous highs and lows before a big push up, it's happened for years. Years and years. If we all of a sudden start respecting double tops and double bottoms, then, you know, we can eventually just react to that. But right now, there's no real reason to think to, so we shouldn't really, don't really think too hard about that. Still getting very bullish on this owl here on gold. Very, very bullish. Very bullish. Yeah, especially, yeah, of course, man. No worries. Yeah, obviously, yeah, like concepts changed. I mean, the way I was trading probably like 3 years ago has been adapted over the years. Like, I'm always adapting. But, you know, just the actual concept of gold grab and the previous highs. Yeah, it's done it. It's done it for so long. It always continues to do it. That, you know, my favorite trades are when I can see that there's a high that needs to be grabbed. My favorite trades are actually buying up into that. And as soon as you come near it, you know, you're already managing your trade. If you grab it and keep pushing up, well, that's fine. That's why it's good to get exposed into it. I try and buy up into these liquidity levels opposed to, you know, waiting for it to get grabbed and then trying to go short. I prefer now to actually just buy up into it. We used to just wait for the liquidity to be grabbed and then try and jump in shorts. But what we've noticed recently is if you can see that, you know, it's like 20, 30 ticks into that range, then trade into it, because there's nothing to say this can't grab these highs and just continue ripping. So it's always good to expose yourself to, if you can see a level that needs to be grabbed, look for long opportunities up into that. They're my favorite ones. But yeah, we literally used to just trade out of liquidity grabs. But yeah, my favorite ones for the past however long have been looking for buying opportunities up into these levels. You know, a lot of people wait for liquidity grabs to happen and then try and jump in shorts. But if you can see there's a level that needs to be grabbed and it's, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 ticks away, cool. Expose yourself to longs, because there's nothing to say we can't grab these highs and just continue ripping. We're at all-time highs. You want to expose yourself to the fact that anything can happen. And for me, exposing myself into these buys would have been if we had come back down into this region, or maybe a breakout from here. Owly just closed bullish there on gold. Too bullish for me to want to sell. It's also kind of tough to buy. The reason I say it's tough to buy is because there's no, you know, there's no liquidity. It's the only way we can trade at these all-time highs is waiting for liquidity to be formed like this, and then trading up into it. Because if you take this flip, which it's not a bad trade, I'm just drawing up. I'm absolutely not going to take this, but if you take this 5-minute flip, which is also the Owly flip, the second you hit this resistance, you have to manage. The second you hit that resistance, could you keep running up high? Maybe. That's the thing, we don't know. That's why it's so tough. Yeah, you'd be guessing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, too much risk for money, absolutely, man. I think there'll be nicer opportunities. That's what you really have to do at these all-time highs. Just, you know, wait for liquidity to be formed. Very, very clear. Am I quiet? Maybe. Let me know. I can turn it up. Just found your channel. Really like it. Looking to make trading work for me. Really like found someone that interests me. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Good to have you on the stream. Remember, you guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Full week coming in this week. See, if you take this flip here, second you pretty much come into here, you're managing. I'm not in any trades there, guys. But yeah, this week we'll be trying to jump on about 6 AM London time. Let me just say I'm not in. Just drawing this up. If you did take this 5 flip again, second you come into here, bam, risk has to be off the table. Has to be off. I'm not in. It's probably, that's a bit obnoxiously big. Let's not make it. Let's make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, look for structure to be formed. That's it. Yeah, big numbers as well. Yeah, you want to keep them psychological numbers in mind as well. I have a set hard stop loss in at all times, but never a hard TP. I never set hard TPs. Never. Never ever set hard TPs. And this right here is exactly the reason why I'm not in this. But this is also nice because this could be grabbing previous hourly highs to maybe the next hourly closes doji. Then we short the 8 AM candle. So this is the reason I'm not taking this trade. Because as soon as you grab these highs here, that's all we have to work off. There's just nothing up here. So as soon as you grab these highs, you've got to manage your risk. And you'd be out of that trade at break even anyway. So save yourself the mental nuisance of having to take a break even so quick. And now that we've re-grabbed previous hourly highs, grab these highs, maybe this hourly closes doji, or maybe the 15 closes bearish. Cool. We can look for a little pullback. Because, you know, you look at this on gold here, you know, to see a pullback back down into these highs, definitely wouldn't be too much of a stretch. You know, 30, 40 tick pullback at least. I think you can actually see gold pull back down into these lows. But we're not here to trade off what we think, what I think anyway. We're here to wait for the markets to show us some sort of bearishness. And then cool, then we can react off that. That was a nice 5-minute close there. Grab the highs closed bearish. No top back in this current 5 just yet. But this is good. This is the first indication we've had of some bearishness. Grab the highs, close nice and bearish. Management point would be here. I think I'd want to see at least a 15. How'd the 15 close? My screen is frozen? Really? Is my screen frozen for everyone else? It's working for me. Have I frozen? You guys on Zoom? Am I frozen? No. Never mind. All good, man. All good. I was going to say. Oh, crap. It's nice. Nice top wick here now. He's gone. He's long gone. Grabbing the highs, close bearish. Just grab these lows as well. Very minor, but it's very important. Grabbing the highs, closing bearish. Grab the lows. Pull them back up. Yeah, you get him, Mark. He shows up to you get him. Might have to be a little bit patient today. Might have to be a little bit patient. All you really like you guys said, all you really need is just structure to be formed. He's also long gone. He had a permanent ban. He had a permanent one, fortunately. Structure to be formed, just some sort of liquidity, to be honest. Kind of like here, you know. You create a range, you build up some liquidity above these highs, and then as soon as you break out, boom, then you got longs. You need a range to form, you need liquidity to be formed, and then great, you can start taking some trades. Even here, like you get a range formed, you grab some lows, you start to break out, cool, boom, then you can start going long. So you pretty much want it to, like, you know, form some sort of range, grab some lows, break out, and then boom, then we can go long. But you need it to kind of create a little bit of liquidity. Might have jumped on a little bit too early today, but let's see. And you said that same comment on my YouTube video before. I literally say every single time when I'm going into a trade. If you're new here, just listen. I literally say every single time before I go into a trade. You've clearly watched maybe 1 or 2 streams, man. If I'm measuring the risk to reward tool, I will also say I'm not in this trade. Literally like I just did before. Okay, let's see how far I'm going to have back just to prove a point. If I'm in the trade, I'll tell you and show you I'm in the trade, man. Yeah, breakout. Yeah, needs to close, man. Yep, needs to close. Knuckle sandwich. Yeah, I think YouTube automatically puts on, like, I think it's a 7-second delay. It's not anything I can change, but I think YouTube automatically has like it's about 7-second delay, I think, man. Let's see, 5 minutes not looking too bad here. You've grabbed the highs, you've closed bearish, you're top wicking again. Let's see this 5 close. Here we get instant top wick. If you re-break these lows, then you can get the shorts. Okay, I'm new. Well, that's it, man. If you're new, just tune in, man. You'll see. I'll show you, man. I'll show you when we get the trades. I'll tell you when I put my bio, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Look, I'll even show you. So 5 minutes, grab the highs here, close bearish. This one gave a perfect a perfect wick rejection. Did also find support, and this 5 minutes opened and instantly pushed down. So we still have more of an opportunity and more confirmation if this 15 actually closes bearish. Grab the highs. If this closes bearish, next 15 top wick, great. Because this is an instant bottom wick, that means this could be flipping bullish at any point to create that top wick and come higher. Honestly, man. I can't be any more transparent than what I do on the streams, man. I show absolutely everything. And also, you have to remember, if I tell you when to buy or when to sell, unlike these other YouTube idiots, it's actually illegal for me to tell you what to do. I show you what I'm doing, I tell you what I'm going to do, but remember, I'm only telling you what I'm doing. I cannot tell you guys what to do. And anyone who does tell you what to do, if they're not on a licensed financial advisor, they are breaking the law. So whenever I show you what I'm doing, which I always say, I'm going to have a buy order here, or I'm going to do this. I'm only showing you what I'm doing for entertainment and educational purposes. Like, I never tell you what to do. Look at this 5 though. This 5 is dipping. This 15 could be nice. This 15 close could be really nice here. This is a big push down. Getting some good volume here. Some good volume. What time is it? 7:15. 7:15. Futures and CFDs. I made a good video on it for you, man. Let me show you. I got a good video, man. I'll explain it better than me trying to break it all down here. But essentially, futures, you're trading the future price of gold. Where is it? How long is this? 5:15 is going to close in about 1 minute here on gold. Where's my futures vid? Let me share this with you, man. I got you. I got you. Yeah, give this one a much, man. It explains it better. Data. Oh, sweet. Nah, I haven't seen that, man. It's a decent 15 now. 15's pushing down really well here. Shame there's no top wick on this current 5, so we could get in these shorts. But if this next 5, as long as you break out below here, next 5 to come up, we could be looking for that. I don't want us to come too close to here because this is my take profit area, or at least a management area, right? Yeah, no top wick on this 5. This 5 has just opened and ripped down, but the 15 close is what we needed at least a minimum for to confirm some sells anyway, not just a 5 liquidity grab. How long we got? 40 seconds. 40 seconds here on gold. We're gonna get a nice 15-minute breakout. 15-minute breakout. It's on the 18th yet. Mark back on the streams. Back on the Asian streams. Cool. So 15's just closed. Nice and bearish there on gold. 15's just closed. Nice and bearish. Now the only thing is we do have to manage here. This is my management point. So if this 15 can come up, create a top wick before tapping into here, great. We can look for sells. There's a very nice 15-minute closure there on gold. Very, very nice. Let's see. 5-minute. Yeah, pull back up a little bit. 10. Pull them back up here on gold. So now that you've instantly grabbed the lows and then pull back. I'm not gonna short. If this was an instant top wick, I'd be taking shorts here. But what I want to see is this 5-minute reject, next 5-minute grab the highs, and then we can short it, and then we'll have a liquidity grab and a valid stop, and then we can get that play down. $86.4. Yeah. So that's all I want to see here. I want to see this 5-minute reject. Next 5-minute top wick, grab the highs, and then cool. Then we can look for a little scalp. Because you've literally just come straight back to that 30-minute level here. You're grabbing previous 30-minute lows as well. So something to be wary of. But it's that's the only way I'll look for shorts. As soon as this creates its high, we'll look for a liquidity grab of that, and then we can see if we get just a little pullback. I don't think it'll be anything huge, but if this 5 minute closes bullish with a fake out, then we could also be grabbing previous 30 lows to continue pushing up. You've grabbed the highs, you've now grabbed the lows. I'll mark on this 5 minute high when it gets close to closing. Greetings from Cologne, Germany. I enjoy your stream. Go ahead, keep on. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good to have you tuning in. 200 people tune in. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. See if we hit 100 likes again today. 100 likes. See if we get some trades here today. I haven't had any trades yet so far today. No trades for me. In Asia. Look at that. 5 minute tapped into that 30 minute low. Ripping back higher. That's why you do have, like I said, if we were short on gold, it was as soon as you come into these levels, it would be break even, if not managing risk and taking some off. Tapped into this level. Again, if I had an upside target, I would take these 5 minute fake out buys because you're grabbing the previous 30 minute lows, but I don't. Look at this 30 minute. Grab the lows, resistance, support. Yeah, futures is it's super simple, man. This is oh, you actually can. That's crazy. Yeah, this is Top Step X platform. Like in terms of putting in orders, it's literally click of a button, man. Drag your orders like this, put it wherever you want, cancel, buy and sell right now. Oh, whoa, that was close. That was close. Look what you almost made me do. The futures platforms, yeah, it takes a little bit of playing around with, but yeah, just open up this is just Top Step X. You can use whichever you want. I personally think Top Step X is is the best place to start for beginners. It's just such an easy platform to get used to. It's very clean. You've also got trading view charts in here as well. Good morning, everyone except Aaron. Alright, I reckon that is at least, where's timeout? At least 10 seconds. Yeah, I know. I almost clicked that there. 5 minute just grabbed the lows, closed bullish there on gold, creating a little bit of a range, which isn't a bad thing. We want to see a range created so we can start to see some trades. So this isn't a bad thing. Yeah, no worries, man. Yep. But yeah, I've done loads of futures videos, man. Yep. On the channel, if you just like I just mentioned there. Go onto the channel, type in futures. I got lots of videos, man. Lots of videos. Eight minutes. New viewer from New Zealand. Welcome, man. Welcome. What time is it in New Zealand? 2 hours ahead? Yeah, 2 hours. 6 o'clock, I guess. 5 minute grab the lows, close bullish. So we need to see this 5 minute close. I was really hoping that 15 would continue selling off so we could take some sells. She broke my cousin's heart. Yeah, 100%. Nice for a name reveal. Trying to see what I can do. In an Asian session, gold is perfect for Asian session trading, man. He had a bit of a breakout here today. Not the cleanest trade in Asia today, but you know, you still did have a 60 plus tick push up on gold in Asia today. New Zealand 3 years behind. How disrespectful. I look like Rocky in his early days. Nah, Queensland don't, which is I guess good and bad, because when the clocks change in London, that means 7 AM London time will turn into 5 PM. My win rate? Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look together whilst we let gold chill. Let me share. Where are we? This month's win rate? I'm not really too sure. 1, 2. These are basically break evens. Pretty good so far this month. I'm not entirely too sure what exactly what it is, but 60, 70 maybe. So we'll see how the rest of the month goes, but yeah, maybe around 60, 70 so far this month. Five-minute trying to come back down here on gold. 30 seconds. There's 5 and close. If there's 5 closes doji, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go grab a little drink and then we'll see that 15 close. $50. We got $40. As soon as we make $40, then we'll have 10K a month on the personal. Also got a FTMO payout coming today or tomorrow. I need to request it actually. Maybe we'll do that after. 5-minute closed bearish, instant top wick, but not enough. I'd probably want to see actual closure back below here. Closure back below here, and we can look for sells again. Good to see there are people like you. Absolutely, man. Yeah, we'll see this next 5-minute close, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a drink. And in the next 5 minutes, we're also going to get that 30-minute close. So we'll come back in like 3 minutes. Oh, I just want to see that 30-minute close. So we may as well wait for it now. That next 5 minute needs to close to give us something. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll see the 30 close. I'll just grab a drink. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. keeping your losses low is the root to profitability, not win rate. Yeah, 100%, man. That's it. Win rate doesn't actually mean anything. Win rate's not important. Win rate's not something that you should really worry about too much. Just make an in-depth video on how to keep your losses small. Yeah, I can do that, man. I can probably do that at some point. Definitely. So 15's just closed bullish there on gold. Bullish 15-minute close into an instant bottom wick after the 5 grabbed the lows and held support. It's a real shame this range is not worth it. Well, you're going to grab the lows first, but 6 ticks. If in the UK for a personal account, would love to consider spread betting over CFDs. I don't really have too much experience on that, to be honest, man. What I worry about win rate? Well, win rate doesn't mean anything if some people's losses are bigger than their wins. I could have a 70% win rate. I'm gonna have to give examples without mentioning names. You get some people on stream who will write 5 wins, 1 loss, 80% win rate. Well, if that 1 loss outweighs 5 winners, it's a completely pointless stat, right? It's a completely pointless stat. Without knowing everything else, it's completely pointless. Win rate without knowing any other parts of anyone's trades or profitability, it means absolutely nothing. I know people who are way bigger traders than me that maybe trade with about a 40 to 50% win rate and are very profitable. Having a good win rate, I think is good because it's good for psychology, and I like to have a good win rate, but it doesn't dictate profitability. And you know, if you're sitting around 40 to 50, but you see these other streamers who say they have like 70 to 80, don't worry about that bullshit. If you have 40 to 50, you're doing good. You're doing very, very well. Like I say, I like to have a good win rate for psychological purposes. I'd rather have a higher win rate with, you know, still like a 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward sometimes. Tom Ho goes around, 30, that's incredible, it's amazing. To be profitable at 30 is so good. You know, most people who say they have like an 80% win rate, there's no way they have an 80% win rate with like a 1 to 1 to 1 to 2 plus risk to reward. I was able to achieve payouts with under a 50% win rate. Yeah, exactly, that's amazing. It's amazing. Grabbing the lows here on gold is a pretty steep grab. That was a big push down to have an instant reaction like that. 48% weight, but basically 2.4 risk to reward. That's good, man. John, that's good. That's good. It's very nice. Yeah, risk to reward's more powerful than win rate. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 70% win rate from 1 to 4. I mean, yeah, if you can do that consistently, that's amazing. That's huge. Focusing more on keeping your losses small to me is way more important than working on a good win rate. I honestly I don't track win rates anymore. I don't really care about it too much. It's an interesting stat to look at, like, you know, when you kind of look over everything else. You can look at your win rate, blah, what's it like? Blah, 40 to 50, oh cool. But it's not the be all and end all like most people make out. Like, you know, and this is why, and I think it's almost every gold streamer has it. Writing that on your stream is completely fucking pointless when you don't know what the percentage return is on these. I hate when I see streamers who have this on their screens. This means nothing other than it's a good little sales tactic for their stream. Oh my god, this streamer's got 5 wins, they only taken 1 loss. Yeah, well, when your loss outweighs more than the wins, this is completely pointless. So don't fall for the people who show you that. It's a BS statistic to try and get you to watch their streams. Most of the time. Most of the time. See, I would consider this because it's a nice grab the lows you've held support, but the reason I'm not going to take it is because we have resistance right here. And that is a terrible risk reward. Maybe we could do that just to get our... Where's our stats gone? Where's our stats gone? Oh, they've gone now. Yeah, social PEMS, yeah. Like, rather than people writing 1 win, 1 loss, why not just write how much they were in ticks or percent? Wouldn't that be much more easier to relate and understand? So I'm not taking this 5-minute flip pick, guys. Stop loss is too big. Risk reward is too bad. I'm not taking this. If we didn't have resistance at 6 ticks away, that's a lovely liquidity grab. A huge liquidity grab. We just have no structure to the left that we can base targets off, so it's really tough. So literally, if you were in this, as soon as you come into this resistance, you have to go break even straight away. At 7 ticks. I think we're going to get an easier trade than that today. Respectful, yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic. Do win rate based on pips. Well, I say you'd be better off writing. Again, this is why you have to manage the trade so quick. It's big resistance. You'd be better off writing your percent returns or like, you know, the tick amounts. If you really want to track ticks, for example, write down how many ticks you've made on stream and how many you've lost. That's a more relatable profitability stat than I've had this many wins and this many losses. It's a stupid statistic. It's a sales tactic. It's a good one as well if you don't know anything about trading. But once you understand trading, you realize how much of a pointless stat it really is. Exactly, man, exactly. You got to think about people taking partials, exactly. Same as like me, same as like, you know, when people, like if they hit like 50 ticks in a trade. Well, if you hit 50 ticks in a trade, but you closed half at 10, well then 50 ticks are not 50 ticks, they're worth a lot less. A lot less. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, it's good. Sometimes it's good to take little scalps on your on combine just to get a feel for it. Because if it can run, it can run. As long as you just manage risk aggressively, I think it's good, man. I do them sometimes. I didn't take this one, but yeah, I do that sometimes, man. Yeah, you got to think about partials exactly. That's why when I used to have my old spreadsheet, I would write down secured partials at this amount, closed full at this amount, and then you'd have your total tick outcome. Because if you close half at 20 and then it hits 30, well, you've really only made about what? I don't know what the math is, like just over 20 or just under 20. If you close 50, if you close, say if you hit 20 ticks, you close 50 at 10, so you've locked in 5 full, then you close, yeah, you look about 15. There'll be an easy calculation for it, but yeah. Like whenever I write down like my tick performance, I do it on when I've actually closed full and everything added together. Like if you leave a little runner that hits like 100, then you claim 100. Again, that sounds stupid, but the amount of Signal Telegram groups that also do that is insane. They'll be like, oh my god, we had a 500 tick month. But when they close like half at 10 and they have that 5 TPs, the actual position that maybe hit 100 is probably worthless. Very clever marketing industry out there. And I fell victim to them groups that would claim like a couple of 100 tick months. Yeah, I agree, Ron. Yeah, I'd love to see today pull back a bit. Make the rest of the week easier. Possible top set maybe like 3 weeks or something. And then when I made the payout video, it was maybe 2 weeks after that. Yeah, nice one, Mark. See you tomorrow, man. Yeah, literally one, yeah. Claim 30 ticks, but they close 80% at 10, yeah. So it's actually 20% of 30. It's terrible. Again? Nah, what the fuck? Really? I heard it on the radio, but I assumed they were talking about the same one. Oh, really? Wow. Again. Oh, that's crazy. Second assassination. That's mental. What the hell? That's crazy. I heard something on the radio. I just briefly heard it. I thought they were talking about the first one. Holy shit. When did that come out? And why has gold not gone crazy? I'll see what's going on, man. What up, what up? See, this is why if you took these 5-minute flips here, as soon as you come into this resistance, you have to manage because you could just continue to range. Like I say, I still prefer breakouts to the downside for pullbacks. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh no, that's mental. Why is that not? When did that happen? 7 hours ago. Why did gold not go absolutely nuts? Have we not woken up to that yet? What's going on? That's pretty crazy. Was that posted on Forex Live? Let me go. Yeah. It's from Monday. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, maybe, yeah. That's crazy. Why do we choose to jump on early when gold's at all-time highs? We don't. Such a coincidence. I'm not going to stop jumping on early because I still do think 6 a.m. has great moves for London, but since we've been at all-time highs, past 2 days, 6 a.m. has done 0. All we honestly want to see here, we just want to stay patient. We don't want to force a trade because you'll get a breakout of this range soon, but we do want to see a breakout of this range. How's the hourly? Hourly looking still looking bullish as well. 15's grabbing the lows, trying to push higher, but we're really struggling at this resistance. 30-minute again, grabbing the highs, close doji, grabbing the lows, potentially about to close doji again. Not ideal. Not ideal. Patience will pay so far this morning, guys. Any trades in Asia? Nah, I talked about this trendline breakout and trendline liquidity, but no, I didn't trade Asia today, man. It was nice though, looking at this 30. As you grab the lows here, close bullish. Buys from there would have been really nice. Back up into the highs, this trendline. They're the setups that we really want to be waiting for at all-time highs. Waiting for this liquidity to be built up. The breakout's coming in. Nice grab. That was a lovely push up. But no Asia trades for me, man. Nothing for me today. Just jumped on for London. Bonjour. Bonjour, man. Let's have a look at some other markets here, guys. Let's have a look at something else for a change. Gold's just kind of creating a bit of a range here for now. Let's have a look at copper. What's copper been up to so far today? Did anyone end up keeping an eye on copper? I know we said we were going to, but I never got a chance to. Oh, it was painful, Ron. It's painful. I was gutted to see him lose, man. But he just didn't. He just looked off from the get-go. I thought he didn't look good from the get-go. Just didn't look loose, and yeah, I don't know. Something just looked off. Yeah, crazy, man. They were crazy. Yeah, well, you can't take credit away. It was a very good. It was a very good fight. You guys see the cut on that female's face? That was insane. That was insane. EU, yeah, have a look at EU. Yep, it's a good idea. Correlates to gold to an extent. Correlates to the US dollar. If it wants to load. Goldie regrab and high is about to close bearish here in a second. I'm still watching this 5. I didn't actually see what it was. I didn't see what it was. Oh, was it a hit clash? It was that bad that it's almost like career ending. Like, I don't know if you can ever fight again after that. Like, it's absolutely insane. Yeah, have a look at the euro here on gold. Yeah, Euro's going to continue pushing up to fill in that wick and come back up into these areas. Yeah, Euro. Yeah, it was an insane cut, man. Yeah, Euro to continue pushing higher here overall. On this higher time frame. Come up and fill in this these highs up here, probably. The nice thing about here in the Euro futures is last week you grabbed the lows. You liquidated the lows and closed bullish back above this level. So the next target would be here and here. So yeah, Euro futures to continue pushing higher. Overall, you know, you could actually see... You could see something like this first, though. You could liquidate these highs, pull back, fill in this area, before then seeing that push up into these highs. So if I was looking at Euro futures, ideally you'd want to be buying up into this level. But as soon as you grab these levels, and if you start breaking back below, a pullback, and then buys up into 125 and then 1300. Looks like a pretty nice level. Looks like a very nice level. Anything else any of you guys are looking at, feel free to shoot it over. Doesn't just have to be futures. We can look at some currency pairs. We can look at oil. We can look at NASDAQ. Goldie's just still in this 15-minute range. I'm still watching it, but it's just in this 15-minute range, so we'll let it do its thing for now. So anything else you guys are looking at, feel free to shoot it over. Yeah, you can look at crude oil, man. Yep. MAGA? What's that? What's MAGA? Is that a crypto coin or something? MAGA. Trump. Holy. Oh my days. Yeah, let's have a look at oil. Have a look at oil. Wait there. Gold just closed bearish on that 5-minute after grabbing highs. Could you flip this 5? You came up, you just re-grabbed the highs. What would this 5 flip be? It's too tight of a range. It's too tight of a range. Too tight of a range. But you just grabbed the highs, re-broke out. But I don't like this support that's been formed here. So if you short this 5-minute flip, again, you break even at 8 ticks. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's have a look at oil. Oil, I believe, coming down for the 60s again. You had that beautiful break back below 80, held 80s at resistance, and had this really nice sell-off. You're creating some very nice liquidity down here as well. But before you're going to see a big sell-off than that, I would anticipate oil's going to come up, grab these highs, play around maybe the 70s for a couple of weeks, and then look for the pullbacks into the 60s. That's what I'm looking for overall on oil. I don't like day trading oil, so I won't really give a day trading breakdown. But overall, pullbacks this week and then sell-offs into the 60s looks nice to me, man. No, I actually grabbed it perfectly. Grabbed it perfectly, broke out. The only reason I'm not in this short right now is because you got to be break even at 7 ticks. I'd rather wait to see this 30 break out and then try and get it. And this hourly may also close with a fake out. And that'll be much more confirmed. Because as soon as you come into this support, you would have to manage your trade. And if you took this 5-minute flip here, your stop would have to be somewhere in that area. And if we're going to get the push down to here, I'd rather see it break back below, grab liquidity. I'd rather be in from there on the break of the lows. And I'd rather get a better stop loss and a better risk reward. And a better higher time frame confirmation. Because the previous hourly, ignore this because it's not closed yet. What did the previous hour do? The previous hourly closed bullish. So if we want sells on this hourly, we'd have to see it grab the highs and actually close bearish. As long as we grab the highs and close back below here, boom, in the next 7 minutes, grab the highs, close back below here, fantastic. We got London open sells all the way back down into these regions. And that actually looks like a lovely play. So sells in the next hour, and that could be nice. That could be nice. Look at GJ. Yeah, have a look at GJ. I haven't looked at GJ in a while. What's GJ been up to? What's GJ been up to? Little sell off here. Why am I in replay? Get out of that. Let's have a look at GJ. Wow, GJ coming down hard, all the way back down to these regions. Perfect liquidity down here as well. Grabbed the highs, closed bearish, last week sold off. Pull back on GJ to continue selling off overall, looks nice. 13 ticks off this 5, yeah, nice pair, nice. A little quick scalp if you got it, straight into that support. We're instantly rejecting as well. Instantly rejecting. Potential pullback level on GJ for a more of a swing outlook. Come down, grab the lows, pull back to here before potentially seeing something like that. So this will become, oh, what the hell? What have I just done? Where's that gone? Okay. These would be my daily liquidity levels on GJ. Hourly time frame. About to break out. Shorts into this level on GJ. About 38 ticks. Looks pretty nice. You grab the lows, close bullish. As soon as you re-break that low, you're going to continue pushing down. So if GJ breaks out in the next 5 minutes, yeah, to continue selling down into that low. Looks like a pretty nice liquidity level. I quite like that. I quite like that. Had that 5 close on gold. 5 close. Grab the lows again. Still holding support. Really tough area here. Maybe you could have, what would that be? Sells in the break of that low. I don't think it's going to be worth it. No, it's not. It's a shame. That 5 minute hasn't broken out yet. I'm not gonna sell it just until we break that level on higher time frame. Yeah, because if you sell this now, where's your stop loss going to be? You can't have it above this high because you didn't re-grab it. So you'd have minimum there, and your break-even point is these lows. I'd rather just see the 15 close below, which would also be the 30-minute, which would also be the hourly. So you'd break out on every time frame, and then top wick, and then we can pull it back. I think that'd make much more sense. So top wick in the next 4 minutes and we could have some sells. This current 5 minute has no top wick. So we need to actually close below this level. Close below this level here, Goldie. Yeah, we're targeting here. Decent push down here now. It's the first sign of volume we've had all day, which is good. It's the first sign of a breakout. First sign of volume. So as soon as we get this confirmation, we can sell it. So it's going to instantly rip these lows. Yeah, it feels nice. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Good to take the trades, get used to the platform. It's really clean. Really, really clean. You're tapped in the head. 3 minutes, guys. Alright, let me run to the toilet, guys. We'll see this hourly close. Alright, Owly's just look at that, straight back down. Owly just closed bearish. Opened and instantly pushed out and now instantly pulling back up. This is crazy. So you got a decent, very, very decent Owly fake out there. I don't like how you just instantly opened, pushed down, grab lows and instantly found support. I want it to top wick before we can get these sells back down into this region. So now we want this Owly to kind of pull back a little bit and then look for these shorts down into here. That's what we're looking for now. Looking for the shorts back down into here and back down into here. But if we're going to get that, we want to see it pull back a little bit first. But that Owly closure is the first confirmation we've had of an actual breakout. So that's good. We've had the confirmation of a breakout. Cool. Now we can look for the sells. We got breakouts. We got volume, little pullback, and then amazing. We can look for the sells. Doesn't have to be a huge pullback. Maybe just even above these 5-minute highs that's just created now, and then down into there. If it just pushes from here, it's not my trade. I like how it's literally opened very, very quick top wick and just straight pushing down. It makes it kind of tough. Instantly dipping down here. If we pull back down, grab these lows, that might be it for London today, guys. We're just opening and just pushing down, no entries at an all-time high range. So I want to see it pull back before grabbing these lows in order for us to be able to get in this. We can't enter it from here. Not on the first 5 minutes of the hourly. First 2 minutes of the hourly. Nah, you can't trade less than one contract, man. You can't trade like half contracts. Just you can trade micros or minis. You can't trade half contracts. We made 2R. Good work, man. It's good. It's good. 2R's amazing, man. On a Monday morning, 8 AM London time. That's great. Yep, instantly pushing down, grab the lows there, guys. Not a lot we can do here. Hourly just open and just push down. No top wick entry at all. So we'll see how we react to these lows, but I'll be close to that being London for me. That's the whole pullback we wanted, was 0 entries. 0 entries. Not on any time frame. Even the 30. If the previous 30 closed doji, grab highest close bearish, cool. You sell this one, but there is no entry. Beyond tomorrow feels good to be back. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. We'll jump on about 6 AM tomorrow, man. 6 AM London time. So that's all the downside liquidity hit there in gold. What does this 5 minute have? 14 ticks again. We'll see how we grab these lows. I may even have to start trying to pull it back now. Because the downside that we wanted here on gold was literally back to here. Back into these lows that we spoke about when we first started the stream. Look at this. Grab the lows here, close bullish, came up to resistance, grabbed the highs, broke out. Massively held the support, no top wick, rip. Painful. I don't want to see us get back into this range either, because this range is super ugly, super messy. I don't want to see us go back into here, because I won't trade in here. Five close bearish again, no top wick, no trade, just opening, instantly grabbing the lows. Kind of same as London on Friday as well. Pretty similar. Now I made a few trades last Friday on stream in London, but similar thing at all-time highs. Very difficult. Five-minute trying to pull back, you come straight into that support. Any selling here on gold, this is where you'd be taking profit. How much of a push is this? 50 ticks, not bad. Not bad. $25. 61% people short on Top Step, 39% people long. We'll see how these next few 5-minute close, but if there's 15 closed dojo, then that'll be me for London. That's my levels hit now. You're going to need to create more space again. No entry to catch this short down, so don't look at it like, damn, I should have called that. No, there was no entry. Even on the futures, no top wicks on the past few 5-minute candles. So I'd rather just let it push down. Create some space, grab some liquidity, and then maybe short it later on. Or pull back later on. Yeah, it did come back into that level. That's the thing. That's why this hourly's opened, and the fact that it's instantly pushing down wouldn't surprise me if this hourly closes holding the support and you just continue to range. That's what's so tough. That's why I wanted to see a top wick first, because as soon as you hit these lows, that's my take profit area if I was short. If I short on gold, I'm taking profit at this fake out level and this previous hourly low. That's why I really wanted to see this pull up top wick to then short down to there, because that would be my exit point. So if you open and just push into there, selling down there doesn't make sense. It's just the Top Step platform, man. Top Step tilt shows you how many people are long and short. No, it actually plays out pretty well most of the time. When most people are kind of, it's not really like something you just want to trade on its own. But I found that like majority of the time when it starts changing to most people going short, it's usually a good indication it does actually pull back quite a lot. You know, you'd assume that probably maybe be the opposite, but no, it actually tends to be right quite a lot. Look at that solid 5-minute rejection there. Never grabbed the highs though. Never grabbed the highs. If I was going to short gold, it would be back above here. Back above here. But yeah, it's not something you just want to trade up, but it's sometimes quite nice to look at it, see what most people are doing. Try to get the thought process of most people. It's the best indicator. Try to understand what are most doing. $15 looks like it was a beautiful flip. Which it was, you know, you grabbed the highs, you broke out, you top wick, but it was just like literally happened in like 10 seconds, 24 ticks. You close back into here, and that's me for London. I'm not watching this. I'm gonna sit here and watch it for the sake of it. That was my short of trying to get no entry. Don't care. Wait for later on. But if you close back into this range, you'll just probably continue to go sideways. But that was what we wanted. Grab the highs, break out, top wick, and then boom, you can short it into here for about 20. But that actual top wick literally was like a couple of seconds too quick to catch it. So we'll get the 15 close in 4 minutes here, guys. If it closes back into this range, that's me for London. That's the push down. You'll probably just go sideways for the rest of the session now, for at least, like, you know, I have to watch the hourly closure, but let's see. Because you don't want to be selling gold here in the higher time frame. You definitely don't want to be selling gold here. If you delete all of this for a second, you sell gold here, you're selling gold right at a major resistance level. If you wanted to sell gold, you would like a decent closure below here, top wick, and then shorts into there. That would be the best bet. A decent closure below here, top wick, and then sells all the way down into here. On at least the hourly though. At least. And you could bring it all the way back down to there. Kind of painful watching this 5 minute is pushing down as well. Pushing down. What was that 5 little flip? 14. 14 ticks. We're getting easier 14 today, that's for sure. Beginner's guide. I would just go on baby pips if you're brand new to trading. It's completely free. It's gonna give you the good foundation. So keep tuning into the live streams, man. No trades today on stream yet, anyway. But keep tuning into these, man. You're getting a lot of knowledge here, man. Yeah, I got a lot of videos on my channel as well. Lots of content, man. But if you're brand new, yeah, just go on baby pips or something for free, man. Loads of free good stuff out there. Nah, levels are drawn on the higher time frame, man. These are on the higher time frame. There's not a right or wrong answer as to what time frame you should draw them off. It just depends on what time frame you're trading off. But for me, the higher time frame, the better. But these are levels I'm watching on the hourly, so I won't trade in between here and here. Let's see it break. Ideally, I'll wait for the hourly to close below here, and then I'll wait to do something like that, or break above here. And yeah, new to futures. There's no difference, man. Technical is the exact same. There's no difference between currency futures or CFD futures, man. CFD currencies, exactly the same, man. Exactly the same. Yeah, so 50 is going to close bearish here, guys, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. The reason I'm leaving it is because I'm not going to get a trade now until the next hour. So to sit here for the next 45 minutes to watch it do nothing is completely pointless. We wanted that push down. It was a couple of second top wick, impossible to catch, nor is it my job to. But if the hourly closes back below here, all I'll literally do is wait for a top wick and continue pushing down. I won't sell off a 15 closure. I want at least the hourly. Because remember, you're at big hourly support, and this hourly could easily wick all the way back up and do that. So I'm not going to do anything until then, guys. Leave London for now. It's pushing down. There's no entries. Stop watching it. You're going to chase it, and it would start to reverse, and then you'll kick yourself. So yeah, you guys on Zoom, I'll update you guys on maybe the hourly closure or so. But for me now, I'm going to close the charts. I'm not going to watch this, otherwise you get FOMO and do something stupid. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll talk to you guys in Discord. Maybe hourly close. See you guys. Bye. No worries. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to leave it there. Gold's had that big push down. Whole push down we wanted, but there's just no entries. So all I'm going to do now is, like I said to the Zoom guys, wait for that hourly to close. And I'm not going to do anything until then. I'm going to leave the hourly. I'm not going to force a trade for the sake of it. It's a Monday morning. We got plenty of time. You're back at hourly resistance, back into a range. So let the hourly break out and then see how it closes. I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow, but we'll jump on a little bit earlier tomorrow, around 6 a.m. London time. So I'll see you guys then. Don't force it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.